What is up? What's going on, beautiful people, man? It's Jay back at it again with a new video from ZTA. And in this video, I want to introduce you guys to an amazing new tool we just put out. We just released it. We first shared it with our community of clients on Discord, and folks have been absolutely loving it. It is the ZTA Prop Firm Payout Simulator, and it's the first of its kind. I've never seen any other company build a tool like this. And so if you see one in a few days or a few weeks, just know that ZTA dropped it first, as always, and beware of any kind of copycats, right? So what this tool is, it's a way for you to kind of visualize and see what would my prop firm journey be like if I was using this particular trading strategy. So I'm sure you guys know that we support either the cash account trader or the prop firm trader. And so it does not matter if you are a manual prop firm trader or you trade fully automated. In fact, if you're a manual trader, all you have to do is go to your Ninja Traders trade performance window and export your live manual trades and your trade history, and those live manual trades will also work in this tool as well. If you are a fully automated algorithmic trader like myself and my clients, you just need to export the automated trades from NinjaTrader either as a backtest file or the live trade CSV. Either way, the only thing this tool requires are the trade history files. And then once you have one or more, you just need to import and upload those files into this tool, and it runs all of the complex math and the calculations for you. So how it works is that we literally went to each firm and we took and read all of their complex, tricky rules around trailing drawdowns and end of day drawdowns and static and how many days you got to trade and your minimal balance. We read all of their complex trading rules and jargon, and we turned each of these firms' rules into code. We literally codified the prop firm rules, and we made a tool and app which can help you assess and model out how would my prop firm journey be if I were using one or more strategies with this particular firm. So out the gate, out the box, we support 3 prop firms. 1 is Apex Trader Funding, 2 Take Profit Trader, and 3 is Funded Next. And we plan to, of course, add more support for new firms in the future, but these rules are constantly changing. These rules are quite complex, and so it's a really tricky task to make sure that you get the rules correct, right? But anyways, the only thing you need to do is upload the strategies trade history files. And so let's do this now. Of course, as you know, we have a prop firm portfolio, which consists of 3 strategies at the current moment. And so what if I was using the ZTA prop firm portfolio with this tool? And what if I wanted to model out how this portfolio would have performed? So you can see here that I uploaded all of the files. It says 689 trades loaded. And now I just have to touch or tap run simulation here, and it ran all of the numbers, it crunched all of the numbers, and according to whatever presets I have hooked up here on the left side, so you can see here we're using the Apex Trader Funding 50K account. Our maximum drawdown is $2,500. The account cost here, we are only accounting for the funded phase, and so this tool is for a funded account. It isn't a tool to help you assess how long it's going to take you to pass an eval, for example. This tool is for funded accounts only, and the $180 you see here is we are accounting for $40 paid for the eval, assuming that you get it on a sale, and then Apex has an activation fee of either $85 or $140. Let's be extremely conservative and say it's $140. So now $40 paid for the eval and $140 for the activation fee, and so you now have spent $180 to get a funded account, essentially, right? Apex also has a consistency rule of 30%. And then we have heard reports of folks receiving money in their account after an approved payout in 24 hours. I've heard 48 hours. I've heard 2-3 days. And so to be ultra conservative, we just use 4 days here of processing time, right? So imagine you had all of these inputs and you had your firm selected and you had your trades imported, right? So what you're looking at on the screen is just an overall summary of how this portfolio has performed. You can see that on the year so far, it would have traded for 322 days. The total amount of trades is 689, and you would have gotten 16 total payouts so far on the year, averaging at about 1.5 a month. The interesting thing here is that it would have taken you a couple of months to get your first one. It would have taken you a couple of months to get your first one using our low risk, low settings, which is most conservative and has the lowest drawdown. But look what happens when you actually watch the equity curve or the journey of the account, you would have literally blown zero accounts and you would have gotten all of these payouts. You would have been able to pull out money from one or more prop firm accounts multiple times in a year, as opposed to using hyper aggressive, high risk strategies and blowing the account multiple times. And now you got to reset and start all over again. So the reason why this ROI here is so high, it's 9,664%, which is absolutely insane. The reason why the ROI is so high is that because the accounts are lasting you much longer, as opposed to using aggressive sizing. You're going in with 3, 4, 5 contracts, blowing the account multiple times per week, and having to reset and start over again. Our entire approach here is slow and steady. Let the account last so that you have a chance of pulling out money long term, as opposed to burning and turning accounts, right? If we were to have a look at the payout history, here's a look of when you would have been eligible to request each payout, and then when each was actually cleared and the money would actually hit your account. You can see here that again that you would have blown zero accounts, and so you would have been able to literally print money essentially, or in theory, using very conservative strategies without having high drawdowns, right? So this is the power of using automation. This is the power of using a system, using a strategy, using a portfolio which has a long-term edge and it also has a low drawdown. When you combine these things, you as a prop firm trader, you have a much higher chance of success as compared to the average prop firm trader who is YOLOing his or her account or trying to gamble on high risk. Okay, so this tool here is a completely free tool that we made for the prop firm trading community. We know that many of our subscribers and users are fans of them. We know a lot of you guys use the prop firms and are trying to find success with them. And so we wanted to make a tool just for you guys to help you get a more visual approach in terms of what your trading business might look like, in terms of, costs and the actual journey and ROI and so on. And so hope you find this tool useful. Please share it with all your friends. Any person who you know who uses prop firms, whether he or she's a manual trader or an automated trader, share this tool. We are currently supporting 3 firms: Apex, Take Profit, and Funded Next. And we plan to, of course, add new firms in the future. We just have to get each firm has all kind of complex rules, man, that we got to turn into code. So it will take some time, but we will absolutely get multiple and much more firms added. And so I hope you guys enjoyed this one, man. Really, really, really would love for you guys to go to our website, ziontradingalgos.com/payout simulator. Check out the tool, share it if you like it, and let me know what your thoughts and feedback are. All right. As always, man, this is Jade, and I'm going to catch you in the next one.